Hey everybody, thanks for coming to watch. So, we got our storm that will be impacting the north central and the northeast U.S. It has been named officially Winter Storm Elliott, and it is projected to almost be a bomb cyclone. So, very big storm. This is going to be a very big deal, and it's going to be impacting a lot of travel plans for people across the country, because the storm is not something that you want to have happening this time of year. So we'll get into the update. So in about an hour, we'll have snow falling steadily in Nebraska. You got Wisconsin, you got some snow falling, Minnesota, all the way in Minnesota, North Dakota too, even into parts of, Colorado. So it's taking shape now. The snow is going to intensify overnight. So you get in the overnight hours, you can see snow's starting to move out of North Dakota and South Dakota, but you still got some pretty steady snowfall in Nebraska. You got some North Kansas. You got some snow falling, Iowa, all these areas. Soon to be snowing in Illinois. And then in the morning hours, if you wake up early, really anywhere in the north central, if you wake up early, like 7, 8 o'clock, you could definitely wake up to some steady snowfall. Pretty much anywhere, because just look at this map. And look at all this cold air. It's just going to be frigid, guys. And then this gets big. Look how far down this is stretching. This is stretching into Arkansas and even Oklahoma, guys. So, massive storm. And you can see we got our connection here. So GFS showing connection probably in the evening hours of tomorrow. And this moves in the northeast. And some rain mixing with some snow. You can see here, right, kind of hanging in the Ohio Valley. But yeah, and then Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, you'll have some lingering snow showers flying around. So, we'll watch the system. Right now, so that's definitely not right now. Right now, most likely topping off at 2 inches in Minnesota and Wisconsin. So not a big deal right now. But watch how this will fly across the map. You got 3 inches already. So middle of the night, you start getting some pretty, substantial accumulation. This just keeps going. You could see the movement of the line of snow. So it's in Indiana, then it moves into Ohio. So you got 5 inches here on the ground. You got 6, 5 in Wisconsin. You got 4 inches, 5 inches. Just a lot of scattered numerous inches. Then tomorrow, midday tomorrow is when you start really getting, those totals start really skyrocketing here in Michigan. Watch this, guys. I guess I'll put it here. This is the last day of our storm, I guess. You got 10 inches in 2 places here. This green actually is a little bit over a foot of snow. So, and that's mixing with very, extreme wind gusts, which we have to talk about soon. So definitely watch this storm, guys. It's going to cause power outages. It's going to be nuts out there, is what I'll say. And it's not something that you want to happen again this time of year. Look at the northeast. Right now we're calm, but soon enough, before you know it, it's going to be raining. You got rain in, New Jersey, so Tom's River. You got some rain falling. You got heavy rain right now east of West Virginia. you got some ice coming in West Virginia. Then you got some snow, ice, and rain all mixing together in Pennsylvania. We can see we have a little section of heavy snow in Pennsylvania, which is because we still have a little bit of a cold front, which will be moving out. So now you just have steady rainfall for the Northeast until this cold air behind it just sweeps through. And so I guess, Pennsylvania, the timing for snow for you guys probably would be, early morning hours Friday and then throughout the day. And it's going to snow for the East Coast. I would say if you're just south of, south of Virginia, I would say is where that's really the border of snow at all or just rain. So yeah, that moves out, and then some lingering lake effect snow in upstate New York right here. So I mean, it's definitely gonna snow in the Northeast, which takes us to our totals, and we'll have to wait a minute. And there we go, our storm starts creeping up. You got 10 inches already on the ground in West Virginia, and snow starts spreading quickly. You got 6 inches right here, and 9 inches, 7 inches. I mean, it's gonna snow a lot. There's no question about it. So we'll stop it right around Christmas morning. And really, to be fair, the most is probably going to be right here, because all these greens, these two sections of green snow, or, these two sections of green, that's from not only this storm, but lake effect snow. So that's not really counting, just from this storm. So really, this is the biggest area. Upstate New York is the biggest area where the most snow could fall. But then you also want to watch this area because it's going to be very heavy rainfall, very heavy snowfall early, mixing, going together with those very strong winds. So you guys gotta watch this, especially in the Northeast. And I'm not leaving out the North Central because, they're gonna get hammered too. Alright, got our wins. We gotta talk about this, guys. It's just one of those things that you have to mention in my updates. Alright. So we'll go to the East Coast. Low pressure located right around here. And you got 40 miles an hour sustained off the coast of North Carolina. Then we'll go a little north. Off the coast of New Jersey, you got 30 miles an hour. And well inland, you have around 20 miles an hour, 20 mile an hour sustained winds. But watch this change, guys. So really, the whole I-95 corridor. Look at this. I mean, already you're getting into 10 p.m. Thursday. So Thursday night, it's already going to be very windy. So, if you live, way out, any one of these, little... If you live on the East Coast and there's, you're on, you live in a place like Long Island or Cape Cod, Massachusetts, it could get very windy Thursday night. So if you're in one of those places, it's going to be longer. The period of those very intense winds. But if you're farther inland, like New York City, it's going to be a shorter time period, but you could still definitely have those strong winds. So, you get to, 7, let's go to 7 a.m. You got Lake Erie, you got very strong winds, probably gusting to 60 already, very early Friday morning. You got, even on the coast of, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and and even Connecticut. I mean, look at this. You got 33 sustained. You know, the Cape Cod, you got the Hook, you got 43 miles an hour. This is all sustained. Oops, there you go. All right, there's your wind particles. But I mean, just look at this. It's a lot of wind, guys. It's a lot of wind. I don't know why, you know, the wind particles are turning off, but that's all right. I mean, look at this. Yeah, 55, probably gusting to, 70. I mean, that's a lot of wind, guys. That's enough to knock out widespread power outages and knock down trees and power poles. I mean, that's dangerous. I mean, I'm just looking all around the coast and just, stay with my little pin. Just look at all the the winds. Like, just look at this. I will tell you that you're probably seeing mostly 35 miles an hour or something like that, even 40. That's all the way up and down the East Coast. It's nuts, guys. And take a look at the lakes. I mean, just look at it. 1 p.m. You already got some pink showing up. This is 60 miles an hour. Sustained 60, guys. 60 miles an hour. This isn't even wind gusts. This is wind speed. Not even wind gusts. So, extremely windy. Very, very windy. You got even more wind showing up. And this will continue into 10 p.m. So, winds now past Toronto. Past Toronto, moving into Canada. You got 63 miles an hour. I mean, just a very, very dangerous storm, guys. That's going to wrap up the video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos. And when I post updates, make sure you watch them too, because I'm hoping I can make sure you guys all know what to expect from these storms that have moved through or are moving through. So, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.